Hi everyone, welcome back to LeetCoding. So in this video we are solving the second question of LeetCode Weekly Contest 231. Name of the problem is minimum elements to add to form a given sum. You are given an integer array nums and two integers limit and goal. The array nums has an interesting property that absolute value of any element in nums is smaller than or equal to the limit. Return the minimum number of elements you need to add to make the sum of the arrays equal to the target. The array must contain its property, that is, absolute value of the elements that we are going to add into the array should also be smaller than or equal to the limit. Okay, so as we can see in this case, we have these three elements 1, minus 1 and 1. So the total summation of this array which is given to us is 1 minus 1 plus 1. Now we have to make the entire array as minus 4. So for that we will have to add minus 5 to this. Okay, so for that what I can do is I can first add minus 3 to it and then add minus 2. I cannot add anything beyond minus 3 because the limits are given as 3, and I cannot add something whose magnitude or whose absolute value is greater than 3, and then I will be left to add minus 2. So first of all we can have the total summation of the array which is given to us, summation of nums array which is given to us. Okay, and then we can see what is the difference between the goal and this summation. We will see the absolute difference between the goal and this summation. So that difference is going to be sum minus goal, or goal minus sum, and absolute value of this. Okay, we will get the magnitude of something that we have to add to the given array. Let us say the limits are x and we got y as the difference. Now the max that we can add to this array is x. So I will see how many x's can I add so that I can form y. So for that I will have to do y divided by x. Okay, so these many times I will have to add the given value x to the summation. So taking the example here, we have 1, minus 10, 9 and 1. So the total summation is 2 minus 8 plus 9 is 1. So the total summation is 1. The goal is 0 and the limit is 100. So in this case it is very simple. The limits are given as 100, so we can add anything in this array whose magnitude is smaller than 100, is smaller than or equal to 100. So also we need to make the total summation as 0 and the given total summation is as 1. So in this case we will add minus 1 to this. That is simple. Okay, also in the cases when we have y modulo x not equal to 0, in that case we will have to add this remainder into the sum array as well. So for that we will increment the answer. So what I mean to say is, first of all I will find the total summation. So auto will belong to nums, the summation plus equal to a. Okay, now I will say the difference between the goal, difference is equal to absolute value of goal minus sum. Now I will take the summation as long sum. Why long because it is given that the limits are 10 raised to the power 6 and the elements could be also till 10 raised to the power 6. Now there are total 10 raised to 5 elements, so that will make the total summation as 10 raised to the power 11. Hence we are taking long, and then I should create the answer here as well. Okay, so this is equal to 0. Let me make this as long. This is the difference. Now what I said is answer plus equal to the difference divided by limit. Now limit could be negative as well, so we have to take the absolute value of this limit as well. So limit is equal to absolute of limit. And the last step, if difference modulo limit, then answer plus plus, and then return the answer. Now let us try to submit this, and it got accepted. So the space complexity that we have used here is constant. We have just used variables. Only constant extra space is used, and the time complexity is big O of n to calculate the total summation of the given array. And if you guys are preparing for your coding interviews, you can check out my free interview preparation series, in which I'm covering all the important topics, data structures and algorithms for interview preparation, and I'm updating this playlist with the latest questions. Also, I'm conducting frequent live doubt sessions if you have any doubts while following the series. So for that, you can join the Telegram channel. The link is in the description, and you can follow along with me in this series. Thank you.